Right, so what is up everybody and welcome back. And in this video we've got a couple of tasks and a couple of jobs to be doing. As you might see, task number one will be unloading the van. As yesterday I was on the gather for some materials for the big job we got coming up. So there is a few bits in the van I'll need to unload to start off with. Also guys, you might notice that the video quality has gotten significantly better. So yes, we are improving all round. Right, so what materials have we got? Got some sleepers, some bags of cement and a little bit of wood that snapped in half. Also, all the waste piles have gone down significantly. There is basically nothing left now. We just got a tiny little bit of wood, a little bag of mixed waste, which will run up with the other mixed waste I've got, and just a tiny little bit of green waste and rubble. So we're really getting there with the contents of the yard now. Also guys, the trailer has snapped right off. So we will need to fix the tailgate. Not ideal. It was inevitable and I knew it was coming, but I have a plan to make a metal tailgate. But let's get pulled forward, create myself some room and we'll get unloaded. Oh my god, I've just got bad shit on my finger. I also have a couple of waste bags for this job. We will be needing to take some waste away, no doubt. So that's all their materials off guys. I'm now going to get up to the first job site. I'm not exactly sure what we've got to do up here, but we will find out once I'm there. I think the customer wants a quick chat about a couple of bits he wants to do moving forward. So we'll be doing a maintenance visit. Right guys, so we are at the property. And I think the first job I'm going to do is cut back this laurel that is exposing obviously into my customer's garden. Cut that back, because it's a bit of an eyesore looking out. So that will be our first job. So I'm going to prep the saw because it's got no fuel nor bar oil. Well, that made a right mess. That made a big mess. Lovely. Let's get it warmed up, get some chaps on. Get a few cuts done. It's only a couple, but we'll get them done. There we go, guys. That is as far as I'm going to get today with it, because as you can see, I really should have brought the trailer and I'm running out of room for waste. I've still got to clear that that little bit up down there, so I've got to clear all that up yet. So I think what I'm doing here, guys, is really going to let a little bit more light in, open up the front. It's just all intruding into the tree and that, so it's probably something that needed doing. But next we'll be jumping around the back, mowing the grass and seeing how we're going to move forward with improving the lawn for the customer. And hopefully there'll be loads more light in this area for the customers' rhododendrons. I hope everything can flourish and grow in this area now, and there's no interference between these two shrubs. That was sort of the goal of this mission. To give a little bit more context, when you were stood here previously, it would all hang over into that tree, all into the customer's rhododendrons. So yeah, I think that was quite beneficial. Oh, this is gonna be tight. So I have not used this in a long time, so let's see how easily or hard it's gonna be to start. Oh, that's free. Okay. Well, I ain't used this in a couple of months, so that's quite surprising. Right guys, so I unfortunately do not have the Kawasaki today, so the Hyundai will have to do. And look at the result. So we're in with all the waste, guys, and we should have enough room there for our mower. I definitely should have brought the trailer, but I really wasn't expecting to do that. But you can see it's a world of a difference. It was proper encroaching, as it kind of is up on the top there. But to finish up, I'm just going to hit the driveway and everywhere with the back plaque and get it all looking A1, guys. Get it all looking A1 for the customer, as always. Do tell me what you think of that moss as well, guys. Do you think a weed and feed would do it, or do you think scarifying would be the answer? I personally think scarifying, because the lawn's very bumpy as well. So I think scarifying it, getting the lawn great, and then leveling it, you know, will be the answer. But let me know what you think and tell me your solution. First time I've used the mower this year, guys, and the oil cap decided it didn't want to be on and coated the whole mower in oil. Lovely. Also, guys, you see that tree behind me, that one right there? The customer wants it down. So I'm going to reach out to a connection a family member of mine's put me in contact with. He's a tree surgeon, and hopefully together we can take that down. I did offer them work to my mate, but I organised 2 instances to meet the customer and he failed me both. So unfortunately I'm going to have to go down a different avenue. So hopefully I can meet some new contacts in the game, because you know what they say, your network is your net worth, guys. We are done, guys, and the van is very full. So let's get back to the yard and get this emptied off. Oh, I tell you what, guys, it's jobs like this where, well, I keep saying this, I need a chipper. I really need a chipper, guys. It'd make waste minimal, and, you know, being able to chip it all down and leave it all on site would be great. But, you know, we're making do with what we got at the minute, so that is what we're doing. Also, guys, for anyone that mentions about me needing a bulkhead, this is the exact reason I don't have one. I would not be able to do this right now, and I'd be doing 2 trips if it weren't for the fact, you know, I didn't have a bulkhead in the van. It'd be much more difficult. So I do kind of like the fact Dunt has one, because it allows me to, you know, poke the longer things through into the cab, which isn't ideal. But I have got a metal frame behind me, so it's not like I'm completely, you know, at risk, but yeah, is what it is. Right, guys, we are back at the yard, and we are going to get that van offloaded into the trailer. Right, guys, so I am going to wrap this video up there, though. I really hope you enjoyed. I've only had a half day booked on today. Moving on to next week, though, I'm looking extremely busy, and I'm hoping to be able to bring you 3 videos next week will be the plan. So stay tuned for them. But if you enjoyed this one, guys, please like, subscribe, and remember, if your garden's looking worse for wear, call Hampshire and Dorset Garden Care. Have a good weekend, guys.